not really a choice, is it? You can't make someone make sense. If you make someone do something, it's a command. That person is your own that person. No choice involved. Not to be pedantic.
Gonna burn it.
Hey, Sean Hannon.
They're not even getting a little bit of comedy mixed in anymore.
Why do you think?
Working on Alpha.
I don't think that whole monologue and show is really that funny. I really don't. I don't think it's a bad show. I don't think it's a bad show. But, you know, let's face it. Lefto's not fucking Conan in his prime, right? In terms of comedy. But people are going to rather go to Fox News after Hannity and have to catch the last few minutes of Hannity so they can watch fucking instead of tuning in to Colbert, Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel, James Corden, and the rest of Seth Meyers, excuse me, I forgot about Seth Meyers, and of course Lonnie Donegan.
Working on Alpha.
Sorry, I was actually trying to think of his name. Trevor Noah. I swear to God, I was bluffing. I was like,
well, congratulations. You're the rest of America.
I was going, oh, you forgot somebody, and I was bluffing and going, oh God. Daily Show guy.
Trevor Noah, as everybody knows him, the guy who replaced Jon Stewart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or Trevor Noah, as everybody calls him, the Trevor that should have died in an accident.
God, right?
Fucking lost the wrong Trevor,
Wrong
man.
Trevor, Dad. Eric Fitzpatrick, the $600 isn't arbitrary. They chose $600 because as a business, you're allowed to pay up to $600 in cash for casual labor to a single person per week. Spitfire says, Mersh, where did the cat come from? Are you serious? This was covered extensively.
Extensively.
That hit.
He stole it from a home in a B&E.
Mm-hmm. I killed everybody in the house.
And all he took was the cat. He didn't take any valuables.
Mm-hmm. Google triple homicide Hulk City. No.
Jesus Christ.
Parking lot.
Death Cabbie for... Did you guys see Seth Rogen is going to be the new Donkey Kong in the animated movie? Really sick that after spouting all the leftist bullshit, the hypocrite is going to start... I can't read that. I can't read the last part. But I think you could figure out who he's stealing roles from. Who's he stealing roles from? You figure it out. Arnold Nicotina, you'll never need roads if you own an off-road vehicle. Ari says, I mean, it isn't arbitrary. They will use it to tax illegal immigrants and poor people. Well, yeah.
Alpha secured.
No, they won't. By the way, no, they won't.
Of course they won't. You know they won't.
That's a fucking goddamn, man. That's a pipe dream if anybody really believes that.
Why don't we check out what's going on with Chris Cuomo?
Is he still fucking... Let me guess. He still has incredible lats?
When you do a lot of steroids, that's going to happen.
Adjust your ooh factor meter. More problems for the Cuomo family. CNN's Chris Cuomo now already taking heat for his advising of his older brother Andrew, the now former governor of New York, during his sexual harassment scandal. Now in a guest essay for the New York Times, veteran television...
That's right, I'm a guest essay. They have some trolls.
Need an observer, come to me!
Times, veteran television journalist Shelley Ross is accusing Chris Cuomo of sexually harassing her.
Ooh, Chris, man, you could do better, right?
They were both working at ABC.
Wait, what's this woman's name?
Shelley Ross. She's the one that used to be the executive.
I need a radio, guys.
Of, Good Morning America, I believe.
Yeah.
Call for explosive artillery on this position.
See what she looked like in 2005.
Explosive artillery on this position. Do you copy?
We have somebody. Frozen. Find her in 2005.
On it.
Thank you.
She was at a party back in 2005 when Chris Cuomo put his hands on her backside and squeezed in front of her husband. She included a copy of an email from Chris Cuomo with the subject line, "Now that I think of it, I am ashamed."
Chris Cuomo emailed an apology, so he can even say that he...
It goes on, my party greeting was a function. Glad to see you.
My party greeting? He called it a hardy breeding. Dude, even in 2005, she's ugly.
You never reached under a girl's skirt and gave her a little how you do?
No, I haven't because I'm not a cast member of Mad Men.
Is that 2005 there? Or is it
That's
kind
a
of
recess.
Chris, come on, buddy.
You could do better than that, Chris.
Yeah, you could sexually harass better looking women.
He did it in front of her husband.
I'm going out! I'm going out! Get me minigun support right here!
Kind of similar act, though
This is
born of
Observer.
alleged
We need to send clerics to
negative
provide
intent.
support. Over.
You like my own. And as a husband, I can empathize with not liking to see
My wife patted as such, so pass along my apology to you, You know, every time you think that the Como brothers can't be more Guidos, every time you think they
They are
cannot
the
be,
quintessential.
they're such Guidos. Everything they do is Guidorific.
Like, if their dad wasn't who they were, was, they would both be.
Enemy sighted. We got targets.
Good to go!
Press 1.
If ass grabbing is a hearty greeting, so then rape is just aggressive friendship? Yes, it's aggressive,
got 'em.
forced friendship.
collision. Next time, I will remember the
Station,
lesson.
we're ready. Just let us know. We got a
All
stick.
right, so keep next up. So glad to see you. I gotta grab your beauty.
By the way, look at his face. Look at his face. He is not amused.
They're here! They're
He
here!
is not fucking amused. No way he is.
There you go. Yes, we'll see. We'll see if
It's awkward, right? It's
Shut up! You just talked a whole bunch.
You just talked a whole bunch. He got, well, yeah, it's awkward, right?
Gotta head out now. Back out.
Does that mean, can I grab Kaylee's probably lack of booty?
You could try.
There's just nothing there to
Yeah,
grab.
you could try.
It's awkward to say it. Imagine her.
Chris Como, the chat's reminding me. Chris Como was quoted as saying, "It was a plank, bro. I was planking.
Guys, don't
I was
stick around."
planking."
I don't know why you can't live planks.
Experiencing it.
It is.
So true.
And what we're going to find out, honestly, is does the right? That's what his defense is going to be. What I did was in defense.
So are you ready for Chris Como? Oh,
Take
Chris
care,
Como
guys.
is always
See you now.
fun these things. Even though says she's not looking to file any charges or go after him, she wants him to do better and use his
Hey,
platform.
you're not getting
better.
Observer!
Now again, what day of the week is it today?
Be Friday.
So the story dropped today, which means Chris tonight will come on air. My words, the monologue, the first monologue of the show is going to be, "Hey, yo, you know, I did some bad things, and I sincerely apologize. I have to be better."
And then we're all going to move on.
Where are the stories of Tucker doing stuff like this?
But I have a feeling we might end up hearing more stories come out.
You think? All right.
I should be given another chance. That's the standard by which he will want to be judged when he's acknowledging the incident actually occurred, which is, of course, never the standard by which anyone else is judged. And this is the same guy.
But there's a fucking difference. He didn't vote for Trump, idiot.
Yo!
Yeah,
get
you
me the
dumb
radio!
fucking spray-tanned asshole.
Yeah, fucking pay. By the way, overdoing it with that spray tan, don't you
Little bit
think?
too
A
much,
little
yeah.
bit. Jesus Christ, he looks like fucking Kenny Omega. Frozen, that was a good line.
Hey,
No?
I didn't like that. He just went, eh. What was that?
it was okay.
Wow. Wow, you're going to have to deal with this guy.
I'm going to deal with this guy.
Who went out and defended and advised his brother under multiple accusations.
This guy looks like he should be on a
Clear!
new
I'm up!
reboot
You
of
guys all
LA
okay?
Law.
Yeah.
Huh? They
You're right.
fucking shot me!
He should be young person.
The woman who wrote it, TV professional, says she doesn't want him to be fired.
RPG!
He hasn't stepped up yet, and we're going to find out.
I did step up. I stepped up and I grabbed your ass. And now we're in this
Hit that
whole
position like those fucking
Bada bing!
do.
This is Observer. We need air to strafe this area. Light it up.
It's okay. He's allowed. You know he's allowed because he gets steroids.
He's also allowed to, like, you know, not stay in quarantine, but then shame everybody.
Hey, let's make fun of the right-wing boomers for a second, if you don't mind. Did you see this?
Oh, God.
Yeah, now we're using this. Facebook was a mistake.
This is a simple meme that you would find on the internet, but this meme is very real. The Green New Deal surprise is served China and China only.
Thanks, we got it.
All right, he
See,
hit it.
lady, the
Station
point of these memes is that they don't need to be explained to me by some fat-armed boomer woman.
Thank you for the help.
Observer, this is station. We're ready again on fire.
Memes should
support
be
if needed.
outlawed in any sort of government, right?
Observer,
we
come here.
shouldn't be. This is
There
no
should
matter
be an
what
age
we
limit.
do, no matter what we do, no matter how
Stop that!
counterculture
Stop
or
shooting!
cool people try to make being to the right. People like this always bring it back 50 steps by doing boomer shit like this.
I think you just shouldn't be
Call for a
allowed to even
gunship.
look at memes after you're
Station,
like,
this is Observer.
You know, like after you're a certain age, they don't let you drive. I think after you're 50, you shouldn't be allowed to have a Facebook account.
Observer, this is station.
I think that's
Gunship
fair.
on its way.
You
Stand by.
just shouldn't.
And also, she's a woman, so she shouldn't have one anyway.
She probably has one of those where her and her husband share the same account.
Ugh.
Observer, this is Assassin. On site. Moving to your
Give me
target.
that other sick meme.
Deal.
By the way, you know how much
assholes in
money
trouble
they could
now.
go to a fucking like
Fuck!
somewhere and get these printed out.
Yeah.
Rocket incoming. All right.
And they're not even good.
No, this first meme is this meme is just like this is one of those memes.
Five down.
Yeah, why do you get to
Because he's too busy making 700 videos a day. How many accounts do you see? Oh, there's 5 different accounts? 5 accounts, 700 videos a day.
Well, I think one of the funniest things I ever heard was when Worski was like, he keeps saying this is Jeremy.
Ordnance
Stop saying
expended.
it. It's not an
Major
organization.
exit. Personnel.
I should have been dying when he said. He's like, look, he emailed me. He always
Hey, I'm
emails
gonna
me. Hey, what's up, man? It's Jeremy from the Quartering. You're not an organization. It's just you. Just say you're the Quartering.
Hey, we have enemies!
Me more vet.
He wore that hat unironically all the time until we shamed him into stopping wearing it. Like that felt good. I felt like we did a good thing.
Ryan King just bought 4 beers and said, cheers.
Gunship is headed back
Cheers
now.
to you.
Death cap for
Guys,
executing.
station out.
Things can sound spurgy sometimes, but it's really just a guy talking to you, you know? Kind of like you would in the locker room. But Mersh wouldn't know that because he didn't.
I know. The makings of ours. Yeah, I know.
How'd you read? Do you know that?
We got it. We got it. We got it.
I don't think you like that one, guys.
Fucking hothouse flower this one.
So,
Was this fucking Grand Central Station?
Shit's gonna blow. Get the fuck back.
listen. Dr. Lena Wen, the former head of Planned Parenthood, had to tell you about kids wearing masks. This is the same one. Remember the carrot and stick person?
Yeah, this woman
her.
is a fucking ghoul.
I agree that masks are a very powerful layer of protection, but it's one layer, and if we have so many other layers that are present, masking may be one that could go away. But I would say that, let's say a school where it is, or a particular class, everybody is vaccinated in that class, and also the level of community transmission is declining. I could imagine that situation being where we remove masks because we have all these other layers. Or if we have rapid testing, imagine if every child and teacher were tested every morning.
Yeah, that sounds great.
So like the movie,
That doesn't sound dystopian at all.
that sounds like a toxic equilibrium. Like, so every day you have to get tested and take your pills?
And how come we never did this with other diseases? Like, I don't know, AIDS.
Because that would be homophobic.
I mean, like, again, I would take these people just a little more seriously if they didn't make it legal to give somebody AIDS knowingly.
Frozen, is that you?
Nope.
Okay.
It's not Frozen.
I have to ask.
And also,
She's not doing Gundam style, so that's how you know.
Also to the chat, it's not my mom.
Okay.
they're vaccinated. You can imagine that situation, even if there's high levels of community spread, that maybe you can remove masks at that time. But we are
The irony
nowhere...
that a woman that used to run Planned Parenthood is so unfuckable. You ever notice all the women that work at Planned Parenthood are just never look like they'd ever be in danger of being pregnant?
Well, that's why they do it. That way they know that, look, please fuck me. I'll get rid of the baby.
And she's got those dead... No offense to Frozen Asian, but she's got those dead Asian eyes.
Mm-hmm.
None taken. I have those too.
Black eyes, like a dog's eyes.
Near that yet, and I think what we really need to do is get the vaccines authorized for children as soon as that's possible, and also really ramp up testing, because that is a powerful tool that we're just not using across the country.
Yeah, approval of kids will be a huge step.
It'll be a huge step. We're super
excited. In the wrong direction, but a huge step nonetheless.
But it is a step. And to show you how this story leads into this one, I know stories that make Mersh mad, and I didn't send him this one on purpose. This is the one that I kept, so you can watch it on the show. You excited for this one?
I'm already fucking reading the title, and I'm already enraged.
Here, Gavin Roberts has had one birthday wish in mind.
He was always saying, well, it's the vaccine, we're going to get that.
So this Sunday, on his 12th birthday, a nurse granting him that wish. It was final to get his first dose of the COVID-19 vaccine.
She gave me the dose and we waited 15 minutes after to see if I had any reaction. Then she gave me my vaccine card.
What came after was a painful side effect of longing. That piece of paper, a reminder of what the virus could be. Last year, COVID-19 took his father's life, police officer Charles Rob Roberts.
I think it was April 21st, he collapsed, and then on May 11th, we let him go.
Officer Roberts was just 45 years old. His wife says he was healthy when he was taken down by COVID.
He does look like he was healthy, to be fair.
No, he is.
Very seriously, but because other people all didn't and there wasn't vaccination.
Let me hear that again.
Everyone else's fault.
Let me hear that again. By the way, he could have gotten the vaccine if he wanted it. Nobody was stopping him. Okay? That's when they put all these on the unvaccinated people. Who stopped them from getting it?
Taken down by COVID.
He took the virus very seriously, but because other people all didn't and there wasn't vaccinations then. And
okay, sport vaccine. Okay, got it.
There wasn't great testing. I mean, he never had the opportunity to get the vaccine.
Alice Roberts, an elementary school teacher.
That person at the funeral not have her mask on.
Yeah, seriously.
Was left with 3 children to raise on her own.
I don't want to make this joke because I understand that it's insensitive.
Okay, let's go!
Did you see what his badge number is?
Watch for enemy!
I'll say nice.
Thank you.
Nice.
Throughout this whole experience, we've felt that if we can turn a really sad, horrible moment in our lives
into propaganda for our children, that would be good.
Into pro-police, pro-authoritarian propaganda.
Thin blue line, man.
Into something
remember,
that
the cops are heroes again, guys. Remember, last year they were villains. They're heroes again.
can help people, we want to do that. We see the only way out of this pandemic is...
Wait. This guy died last year then?
Explosive artillery!
Yeah,
this target!
So he wasn't a hero cop. That was back when they were bad. So,
good point.
We're upset now?
People, we want to do that. We see the only way out of this pandemic is to get as many people vaccinated as possible.
A birthday wish, and now the public learning this family's story.
And making sure that she uses her 12-year-old son as a propaganda piece and using his father's death also to make sure people get an untested vaccine.
And as it's mostly poor African Americans who aren't getting the vaccine, we thought making an emotionally charged propaganda piece about a dead officer would reach them. I think we're tone deaf on this.
A little bit.
By seeing us, hopefully it personalizes it for people and it's a real thing. It's really happened to us.
Why are you talking? Are you on pills or something? I don't know why you're talking like this.
equivalent. Okay, I'm just, this is
My husband died.
This is equivalent to if the dad was killed on duty, right? Someone shot him, and then saying like, look, we got to get rid of guns. We have to get rid of guns. What's the difference? It's the same thing.
I'm starting to wonder if this guy just COVID and disappeared because this woman's voice is horrendous.
Great! We took Foxtrot!
A vocal fry.
Hold up! Hold position!
Retarded kid can't wait to get an enlarged heart.
Everyone, hey, what's your status?
Her jaw is still wired shut for beatings.
The actors, it really happened. And it can happen to anyone.
I hope that people just learn that it's very hard to go through. And
You know what else is hard to go through? Just getting an injection in your kid and then their heart or, an injection in your daughter and then their clots chest and falls through surgery and dies anyway. That's also heart-wrenching. What's FBC going to do about a woman that was paralyzed from the neck down? Couldn't pick up her kids. This is what Jesse did for his fight.
Screw your fight.
I hope no one else.
Why does everyone in this family talk like this? Is this a side effect of the vaccine?
Probably.
And why don't we all just talk like that? My dad, maybe everybody will be sad.
No, some people are going to experience, but I hope that experience this.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, joking aside, I do hope a lot of people don't experience it. I understand that that's fucking terrible. That being said,
Down on the ground! Get down!
nobody is stopping the people that want the vaccine from getting it now. It's... And by the way, by free, it means our government is...
How about this? How about we compromise? Young man, my heart goes out to you. What happened to your dad is a tragedy, and it's very sad. But if you try to come at me and stick that needle in me, I will fucking shoot you. Okay? How about that?
That seems fair.
That seems like a fair... You know what? My heart goes out to you. Thoughts and prayers. I wouldn't wish being fatherless on anybody. But if you try to force vaccinate me, I will fucking...
And statistically speaking, now he'll join a gang. So this is the listen.
Oh God, Twitter was exploding about this.
Right now, we have one of the biggest, most followed people, probably the voice of a generation, and also Howard Stern. So Howard Stern,
the single biggest media mogul in the world right now, and also Howard.
Stern. Also Howard Stern is mad at Joe Rogan.
I didn't even want to spend a lot of time on COVID and vaccination and all the shitheads in our country who won't get vaccinated.
Is somebody recording this and also cleaning out a litter box?
Well, yeah, he's at his house and
they're like, I don't want you guys worship Dr. Fauci. Meanwhile, they go to the doctor and they'll take horse dewormer.
Yeah.
They go to
doctor.
Wait, sorry, what did he say? They take horse dewormer from a what now? So trust doctors unless the doctor tells you something Howard Stern isn't like.
Yeah.
From a doctor. Like I heard Joe Rogan was saying, he says, what do you busting my balls?
COVID. Yeah.
He goes, I took horse
dewormer. Yeah.
That's not what he said.
Observer?
That's not what he said, Howard.
He specifically said they have ivermectin that is made for human consumption.
Observer,
come doctor gave it to me. Well, the doctor would also give you a vaccine. So why?
Joe Rogan, fuckface, was vaccinated.
I need
Joe
explosive
Rogan
artillery right here.
is
Call it in.
vaccinated. He was one of the first people in line to get vaccinated. And he still got COVID, and the doctor goes, well, I can't give you 53 vaccines, so take some ivermectin. He was vaccinated, you germophobic, out-of-touch has-been.
Well, why take horse dewormer? I don't know. So I was just saying, like, all the people who are anti-vaccination or
establishment like you used to be? Weren't you and Jesse Ventura going to run for president?
Yeah, remember that? Remember when you went libertarian for governor in New York?
Would want their freedom. So I got him.
Hey! Rogan's not vaccinated?
Hey, I'm loading!
I don't know if that's true. He said he wasn't vaccinated?
I swear it was like a big thing.
Okay, so now I need to know. Now I need to know.
I was pretty sure he wasn't, but...
Maybe I'm wrong. No, I'm trying to see.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Okay, see, now maybe... You know what? I apologize if I'm wrong. I could have sworn he was vaccinated. Hold on.
I need a gun run on this position. Station, this is Observer.
He has
we need
not
air
said
to
either way.
strafe this area. Light it up.
This is from this article from September 3rd. They do not know. They has not revealed whether he's vaccinated or not.
Which is such a weird...
Wasn't it a thing? Fighter and the kid?
They're working on it.
For all of them to get vaccinated?
No, he was paying for them to get tested, not vaccinated.
They're there! They're there! Shoot!
Joe Rogan doesn't say whether he's vaccinated. No, he's never said either way. Joe Rogan never said he was vaccinated. Joe Rogan never said he wasn't. See, that's where we are right now. That people have to clarify their medical treatments for people to judge them.
That's what I mean, though. That's like this public shaming campaign. But again, you're allowed to knowingly give AIDS to somebody and infect them, and that's not even...
Now, half the chat's saying he is vaxxed. The other half is saying he's not vaxxed.
Which maybe nobody really does know.
Yeah.
Dwell on this. I was like, you know, what the fuck? Make it all mandatory. Can you imagine in this country?
Look, I'll play it if someone finds me the link of him saying whether he was or wasn't. I'll play it.
If, like, when polio was out, if we had these idiots who would not take the polio vaccine in our country, everyone took the polio vaccine.
Because the polio vaccine worked.
That's a good point.
And if you took the polio vaccine, my not getting the polio vaccine wouldn't get you polio.
Long, yeah.
Yeah, and it was like, it was a no-brainer. They had a cure. This guy came up with a cure for polio.
You're comparing a cure to something that is not a cure.
And
Something that doesn't even work.
Because you didn't want your kids getting it. You didn't want to get it.
He didn't want to give it to anybody.
Yeah. And I don't know. I don't know what's going on. All of a sudden,
Hey,
it's like...
bring me the
I don't
radio.
know what's going on. People
Hit that
aren't listening
position,
to the
light those
government blindly and
fuckers up.
putting something in their body
Station,
because
this is
somebody
Observer.
like me who has
We
a
need air to
fraction of my
strafe this
listenership,
area.
people aren't
Light
listening
it
to me.
up.
No, you're irrelevant. You fucking boomer. He is a boomer. You irrelevant. You're an irrelevant boomer. With the Howard Stern thing, it's not about the vaccine. It's not about any of that stuff. It's that he is irrelevant. It's somebody who went on the air and said podcasts are stupid. And now Joe Rogan is fucking. Other shows dunk on him every day.
Measles, mumps, you name it. Polio. You had to have a flu.
Yeah, you just take whatever they give you all the time, and it's fine.
All right, he hit it. Station out.
Yeah, because believe it or not, people used to die in mass from all this shit.
And people are not dying in mass from COVID.
Or just a horrible lifelong condition.
People get when they get the vaccine. Some people have been getting those.
Yeah, like you have to walk with a bitch shoe.
What an old... Why is someone playing air hockey?
That's what I was saying about somebody cleaning out a litter box or something.
What's going on?
It's the person who recorded this.
If you manage to survive it. And it was like a really cool thing. They got rid of it, and we could live longer without
Yeah,
it.
I'm sure after polio was cured, the guy came out and he was like, bro, this is a really cool thing.
Medical problem. But you notice in every single case when all this anti-science shit goes right out the window, when people end up in the emergency room and they can't breathe, and then they go, I should have taken the vaccine. To every one of them, there's never been one that said, I'm so glad that I refused. Yeah.
There's been a lot of people that says, oh my God, I cannot believe I had my kid vaccinated and now they're dead.
Yeah.
What about those people? What about those people?
What about the...
You played those videos. What about those people, Howard?
I'm so happy that I can't breathe. This is a wonderful way to die. It was worth it because I didn't take the vaccine.
That's right. I proved you all wrong.
Again, and this is the biggest part, I don't care if people get vaccinated, and I can't believe other people are doing this. Just don't tell me what to do.
Yeah, I mean, what does Howard even care? He doesn't even go out. He's an agoraphobe. Why does he even... What does he care?
Something on Twitter, it's like, Howard turned the one who, like, played in ashes.
Yeah, he's playing with his dead fans' ashes, and he's the countdown clock for when underage girls were going to turn 18. He's the guy that Columbine said, I don't understand it. Why didn't they, like, rape these girls first before they killed them?
I'll go around! I'll
Yeah,
go
but it's
around!
different now.
Bam!
It's changed.
They're on the point!
Things that way changes. No way for all those kids. Why didn't you rape them first? That's not a thing to grow out and change.
Howard Stern is just trying to clean
We got guys on the point!
And the problem is that even 10 years ago he wasn't relevant, you know?
Yeah, he's been fading for a
Flash
long
out!
time. And I mean, he still gets paid crazy money, but that's for his archives and stuff. And, you know, he gets paid.
There's no new Howard Stern fans, I guess is my point, right? Like,
No, of course
you don't run into boomers going like, oh man, you know, let's listen to Howard Stern. No one's listening to him. Who the fuck still has a Sirius XM subscription?
Hey, I'm loading up!
Who?
Truckers?
Truckers.
Mongo! Mongo! Lady trucker?
People who enjoy Jason Ellis.
Anyone who's rented a car from Hertz?
Yes.
Well, you don't think people are still renewing their subs so they can listen to Jim and Sam?
Who?
There were these guys that used to be on a bunch better.
Sam, that's the guy that does the wrestling guy?
Not anymore.
The one that every wrestling YouTuber's already made fun of. Doesn't even know who he is, but like, what is wrong with this guy?
He's not on there anymore either. They don't use him, right?
No.
They use.
We got guys on the point!
Oh, the Rosenberg? Rosenstein? Rosenschuckle? Yeah. Been around New York forever.
Jim and Sam. Oh shit. Canada, congratulations, buddy. I told people to let me know. I wanted to make sure that he was okay. He was worried about going to Canada. I guess I guess so. Okay.
Well, I mean, I like him, and I don't care, like, when he goes to Canada. He has a great time.
You don't care if he dies?
No, I mean, I would care if he died.
Wow. Marsh said it right here. He says, I hope cartoon Canada.
I never said anything of the sort. It's just...
Frozen, you heard him, right?
It's horrible.
Wow, that's
I like
a horrible thing to say.
And that's not Adonis Paul anyway. It's Leaf going through all his fucking shit on his laptop.
Oh,
probably
shit.
Checking his messages.
Ignored my DMs with him.